What is up guys, Taylor Moore here. Today we are taking a look at a new iPhone case that claims to be one of the thinnest and lightest in the world. But not only that, they say it is made out of real life body armor.
So echoey.
If that's actually true though, there's only one way for us to properly test it, and that is...
shoot it.
Let's get after it. Alright, before we get going with the gun-slinging, bullets-flying goodness, let's take a quick look at the Pitaka Aramid case and see what it's all about. We've looked at a lot of ultra-thin iPhone cases here, but none of them managed to pull off a couple things that Pitaka's done incredibly well with their Aramid iPhone case. They managed to create the first case I've used that is both incredibly lightweight and thin while also being extremely durable. Aramid is a class of synthetic fiber with both outstanding strength and heat resistance. You see it a little bit more often in military and aerospace than iPhone cases. Let's see if it holds up as an iPhone accessory. First, it fits perfectly on the iPhone 7 and requires just a little bit of force to snap it on. While we haven't put it through a formal drop test, you'll see soon why we think this case could actually do a fair job of protecting your phone. This is also the only slim case we've seen with an additional plastic component around the camera to provide some extra protection for the lens. Honestly, this is probably my favorite feature of the case. I love thin cases, but they generally do a terrible job of protecting the camera. The texture feels only slightly different than a durable plastic, but slides easily in and out of your pocket and proves to be a ton stronger. The button cutouts and thickness of the case won't hinder any sort of lightning connections as well. That all said, it doesn't wrap around the screen much. It's hard for me to believe that the phone will survive if it happens to land face down. All this though for just under 40 bucks on Amazon, and they provide a screen protector as well. It's a fantastic deal. It's a far more holistic protection option than some of the other cases on the market, despite being slightly more expensive. Now, the most important feature of all. While it is made of body armor material, could this case protect your phone in a live fire scenario? Let's hit the range and find out. Before we get after it, the first thing that we're going to need to do is consult with our safety officer. Dude, I think you hit it.
Headshot. So as it turns out, it actually can take a round. While it didn't stop the bullet, it did stay together, as opposed to a regular plastic case that you'd expect to shatter if you were to shoot it. So, with that in mind, I think it's time that we put it to another test, and we let our range officer break out his firearm. We're gonna put it in front of a 9mm handgun and see what it can do.
So we just got off the gun range, and I think we were actually both pleasantly surprised with the performance of this case. It took multiple gunshots, and it's still here to tell the tale.
We really expected it to shatter. We shot it with the 5.56 round, and there was just a hole from that, stayed together, and then we followed it up with a 9mm, and we're really amazed to find that while there were holes in the case, it didn't stop the bullets. It actually held up well, and what's left is still a usable phone case, so I'm pretty impressed.
What Pitaka advertises is that it is made of Aramid fiber, and what you can see in the holes is that it is actually made of that fiber. So this case is as advertised. It is very light, it is very thin, it's made of very tough fibers. It doesn't shatter in the case of you know, getting into some gunfire and you happen to take one to the side. It's not going to protect you, but
the case will be fine. Your head gone. So with that, we're gonna sign off. You can hit that subscribe button. You can like it. You can give us a thumbs down, thumbs up. There's not a sideways, but you can leave in the comments if you like. We'll catch you in the next one.
Thanks for subscribing, guys. We'll see you later. Get into a position where you are in live warfare,
yes,
this it's not going to protect you. Straight through piercing. This is life or death.
So serious.
Life or death. This is not going to protect you from incoming projectiles.
No. Just no. So I don't recommend going in any sort of battle, bank heist. If you're interconnected with the mob, not a defense tool, but from a case perspective,
Phenomenal.
sign me up.